Why does one like itty bitty titties? I am 25F and slim 5 feet to give an idea of body ratio B cup. I am curious. Currently I find myself comparing to larger busts, then feeling half empty. I want to hear from y'all what are the advantages or desirable qualities of smaller tits. From owners of smaller titties themselves or from those who admire them. Looking forward to your comments. Edit OMG wow, I really appreciate this community. This is my first post here and it is endearing. How judgment-free you guys are. As well as supporting the IBTC. Boob owners of different sizes, ages and sharing your personal experiences. I like to journal my thoughts and reflections. I remember journaling esteem comes in a cycle, sometimes high and low. Seriously though, if I find myself in my previous habit thoughts, you best believe I'm a reread y'all genuine comments. I remember journaling esteem comes in a cycle, sometimes high and low. Seriously though, if I find myself in my previous habit thoughts, you best believe I'm a reread y'all genuine comments. I just like titties. B cup haver here. I like that I can wear a bralette or no bra comfortably. I haven't worn a bra with an underwire in about 2 years now. And will never go back except for maybe special occasions and outfits that require that concession. My boyfriend considers them the perfect size. They are a perfect handful. Jiggle wonderfully. And can fill out a top nicely. I wouldn't change them. If you have a nipple, and you're okay with us getting to know that nipple, then we're generally happy. Why do people like Coke over Pepsi or long hair versus short hair? It's just subjective preference. There isn't really a huge detailed reason. I'm 30F and I have itty titties, and shockingly whenever I hook up with a guy the first thing he does is pay attention to them. So I think maybe you're being hard on yourself, which I get. I struggled a lot feeling bad about him too. My wife started with small B cup when we met in our mid-20s. Loved them. They morphed to C cup after 2 children by 40. They were still fun. Then they killed her before 50. I'll take no titties and a live wife. All titties matter, small and large. I'm part of the itty bitty titty committee. I still don't like my size. People say at least you don't have back pain. Have to buy expensive brass. Can modestly wear a dress. Etc. Meanwhile I'm like, I already have back pain. I can't even find brass in my size. And I can't fill a dress the way I want. They're built for longevity. Big, small, in between. I like them all. The thing that makes a titty oh so perfect is the brain that they share a body with. To me, boobs are boobs. Whether they be big or small. Most men don't care about the size. As long as they get to see them. Me personally, I like all but prefer a somewhat medium to big chest, but I'm usually not picky. I myself am an equal opportunity titty lover. This is an odd question because how would you describe the desirable qualities of large tits? I find looking at titties of all sizes to be pleasurable. I'm more concerned with the shape than the size. The amount of nerve endings in a titty is fairly consistent across sizes. So smaller tits tend to be more sensitive due to more densely packed nerve endings. So if there's one advantage of smaller tits, the person will find it more pleasurable when I stimulate them. Generally speaking. If you asked me why I like my favorite food, I couldn't tell you why apart from it's so good. Small boobs just look cute, and ladies to me anyway are just sexy as hell in a variety of shapes and sizes. I'm a guy, but honestly I don't care about big or small breasts. The point is not what I get out of them, but what stimulation I can give. I don't care about being able to cup them or squish them or whatever. What's important is that I can do something for a partner that they enjoy. Team small tits here. You can sleep on your stomach when it's super warm outside. You don't have to put baby powder under your boobs to avoid chafe or redness. You can do sport. They are not bothering you. Cleavage is okay even at work since it's not so much a cleavage on us XD. No backache from the weight of your boobs. I mean, they are boobs. Men love any boobs, right? The nipples are what I consider. Are they like fried eggs or more like a Hershey's Kiss? I lean toward the kiss size. Well, for one, you don't have two beings trying to choke you out every time you sleep on your back. When I look down, they are almost always in the way. The summer exists. These are some of the reasons. 'Cause they are cute. I mean, why wouldn't I like if they are attached to a person I care about? Well, I can say that mine have aged very nicely compared to some of the larger models. I also like them because I can run without a heavy bra. I'm also quite physically active and don't have them getting in the way. Guy here. Smaller breasts are actually more fun to lick. Big breasts are really great to see and touch, but being able to freely manipulate the boob is amazing. Plus, most girls with small breasts have bigger nipples, and that's always a plus. Cupcakes are cake too. They're just a nice, aesthetically pleasing size to me. And in my experience, they tend to accompany the body type that I like too, which tends to be in the petite category. They're sexy and cute to me. They fit in my hands. And I even like what they look like underneath the top. They're the perfect size for my taste. My partner is of this height, size, and body type. I've never been attracted to large breasts. I thought I was weird for that growing up, but eventually learned that everyone has different tastes. Personally, B cups are hot AF to me. I've found the women I dated with smaller boobs had more sensitive boobs. Some people consider large breasts a sign of femininity. In my opinion, sometimes, but usually not. I think a better aesthetic is waist to hip ratio. My wife has a great ratio in this way and A cups. And she is an absolute goddess. I would hate big boobs on her. Guys like round shapes. If you make your breasts look as round as possible, guys will stare. More to the point, how sensitive are your nipples? Growing up as a male in the 80s, there was definitely a narrative of bigger is better that I bought into. Having played with a lot of boobs in my life, and marrying and eventually divorcing a woman with a size F bra, I've come to the conclusion that smaller is definitely better for many reasons. That's my personal opinion preference. And everyone is entitled to their own. I think they're nice. I don't like giant titties. Sometimes it's almost cuter, I guess. But I guess I have a thing for short girls without much body hair and small titties. And no, it's not what you're thinking. Trust me. 27M. I've dated girls with big boobs and little ones. And I've seen no correlation between tit size and how good of a partner they were. There are more important things to worry about. This is literally the most annoying conversation to have. Why would we lie about liking titty? Titty always good and nice and warm. Titty is always titty. Like bro, who cares if you're A or D? 100 of people are just happy to see titty.